Going on here, but there's a real farmyard feel in the Blue Peter garden here today, and as you can see, I'm surrounded by these amazing farmhouse animal sculptures, and these are the work of artist Rachel Higgins. Now, she lives on a farm and she was messing around with the farmhouse machinery when she realised that they could be recycled into these rather spectacular works of art here. And we've got a lovely looking, I should say, a cockerel here, looking rather lovely, and it's got these rather unusual springs and pieces of scrap metal that she's gathered together from the farm. And this here is called the wattle. And this is the string that binds together the bales of straw. And it's amazing because she's even found these old typewriter keys and she's used them as the eyes. So it's looking rather great. And I think we should let her shake his tail feather a bit. And I'm going to turn this around, this handle. And there he goes, shaking his wings and scratching the ground.
Shaking his tail feathers.
Real thing.
Well, couldn't it? Almost, but not quite. Well, Marnie, you've got the cockerel. I, over here, have got the chickens. Now, this sculpture is called Chickens on a Table. Well, cunning that, isn't it? And it's named that because when Rachel was little, she used to spend loads of time up in her bedroom sewing, and her mum used to stand at the bottom of the stairs, as mum's doing, going, "Rachel, chickens on the table!" That's quite a good mum impression, wasn't it? Now, this sculpture is actually based around an old sewing machine. Down at the bottom here, look, we have the bottom of an old sewing machine, and when I move this treadle with my foot, the chickens peck as if to eat food from the table, but unluckily for them, their heads don't quite get down far enough to get any food, so unfortunately they're going to go hungry. And it's always very rude to tell anyone other than a chicken that they have got chicken legs, but in the case of this table I can, because it has 4 of them. Look, one on each corner. What do you think, Romana?
I think it looks fantastic, but my mum would go mad if I put those chickens on the table.
Get
That's all
off,
I
get
can
off.
say.
Look, they've legs
I
and legs as
know.
well.
I know, they're going crazy there. How about this? So this is one of the biggest sculptures we've got here, and this is a very large pig, and it's made from corrugated metal, which is used to make pigsties. Brilliant. And also, if I move this little twirly tail at the end, you can see that head going wild with all that chainmail. It's rather noisy, but my favourite part has to be underneath here. These teats are made from old taps. I think that's brilliant, but I'm not going to milk it anymore.
Don't milk it, no. Definitely don't milk it because it's a pig. Now, Bonnie and Mabel are here in the garden and they're a little bit confused, largely because of this down here, because no farmyard would be complete without a dog, and this boxer is no exception. Now, not only when you turn this old minster handle does the dog wag its tail, but it shakes its whole body just to show how pleased it is to see. Bonnie, look! Can you see?
Come on, Bonnie,
No,
I've got a friend here for you.
Eat the grass. And I say, yes,
so.
Bonnie, I agree with you.
Well, if you would like to see more of Rachel's amazing sculpture, then you'll find them at the Stable Block Gallery in Nottingham until the 13th of April, and at the Stoke-on-Trent Museum and Gallery, and that will be in July. And everybody gets in free.
It's wonderful, but unfortunately we can't promise you the glorious sunshine that we've got here in the garden today. Now, if you've ever been lucky enough to go to a pop concert, you might have wondered how long it takes to set up all the lights and the sound system and the stage. Well, I discovered that it doesn't take very long at all when I lent a hand backstage with the one and only Peter Andre.